Significant, Betsy. You know, when we're talking about how early it is in the season,
Yeah.
you know, and such a big hurricane.
Yeah, it's the earliest Cat 5 on record in the Atlantic Basin, which does include the Caribbean and also the Gulf of Mexico. The only other time there has been a Cat 5 in that same area is Emily back in 2005. So few and far between on that. Hurricane Beryl is a Category 4. This is the 5 o'clock update from the National Hurricane Center. And I'm going to try some new whiz-bang stuff here. But we do have, of course, a view of the satellite. And you can kind of see how symmetrical this storm is. That's a really big deal when it comes to hurricanes. If there's symmetry, that means they are stable and growing. This one is going to start to interact, though, with the island of Hispaniola, which is Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It is a little mountainous, and that will interrupt the wind flow a little bit. There's also some shear that's off to the west that may help things out. But as the storm cruises to the west, we are anticipating there to be a lot of problems. Now, interestingly enough, the winds are kind of tightly packed on this storm. Where you see the yellows here, that's the tropical storm force winds. Then you get into hurricane force winds here in the orange, and the little bitty red, that's those 150-mile-per-hour winds plus, and you can see how small that area is, thankfully. But out ahead of this whole storm system, they have been issuing warnings, and the entire island of Jamaica is under a hurricane warning, as well as the Cayman Islands. Nothing yet for the Yucatan Peninsula, but as I show you the track that we are anticipating this thing to take, and this is the latest from the National Hurricane Center, you can see it is expected to stay a major hurricane as it comes over Jamaica. It's basically going to go right down the spine of Jamaica, hitting the Cayman Islands as a Category 2 storm, and then weakening somewhat as it heads over toward the Yucatan Peninsula this weekend, possibly making a little bit more of a right-hand hook up toward Texas, and that's where things start to get interesting. The forecast models have really done a great job. There's good consensus on the models here over the Cayman Islands and Jamaica, but once it hits the Yucatan Peninsula, the question is how much of a right-hand turn will it be able to make? And at this point, that is still to be determined. But for now, it's basically all eyes on the Caribbean. Here at home, however, it's a little bit of a different story. We just have clouds that are in play now. Temperatures very comfortable. We're in the mid-80s across much of the area. 87 the hot spot in downtown Cleveland. Light winds to report to you, and the wind has been a bit refreshing through the day today. Lots of sunshine has been seen, but you can see out to the west there are thunderstorms a-brewing. These thunderstorms are feeding off of a trigger that will get here tomorrow. So even though this round of thunderstorms subsides tonight, kind of dissipates, that same trigger will be in our area tomorrow afternoon, and you can see how those thunderstorms fire in the heat of the day. We are talking about some more heat, upper 80s to around 90 degrees tomorrow afternoon. We'll hold on to lingering rain chances tomorrow night, and then Thursday morning and midday. Right now we are looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine. However, it looks like we may start to bring some rain chances in here by the end of Thursday, so we can't rule out rain chances for the fireworks on the 4th of July, but for right now it looks like those chances would be rather few and far between. It'll be muggy, and temperatures will be in the 70s. In the meantime, here's your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast for tomorrow. Upper 80s, low 90s, depending upon when those thunderstorms fire, and the most likely chance for those storms will be in the afternoon and the evening. We'll be in the mid-80s then for your 4th of July holiday. Better chances for scattered rain and storms on Friday. That lingers into early Saturday, and then things clear out beautifully. Sunday, we start to heat things up. Monday, we're going back to the upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Matt?
That looks like a July forecast, all ladies. Okay, thanks a lot, Betsy.